offset operator 4.
You're the day-to-day operator of the equipment, is that correct?
Yes. We have 40 plus schools. We have 10 plus departments in-house and out. So we do serve a lot of people.
So what kind of jobs are you running in your end plant?
For our teachers and our students, we do a lot of journals, we do a lot of notebooks, we do a lot of flashcards, banners, spiral bound. I mean, and this could go from just handwriting books to regular landscape paper to actual math problems.
And which ones do with the Tornado Autopunch EX?
Already I have done notebooks, just regular line notebooks, and then I have done journals that are collated, do need to be in order. I have done the tabs, which was awesome, by the way. We have done a 5x5, 8.5 size book.
How many tabs were there in the job, do you remember?
The job that I ran, it was 5, the full set. I would say at least 50 sheets plus, and that's excluding the tabs. We did a coated one-sided cover. 500 notebooks with 50 sheets in each one. So it would do 500 in a day. I probably could have done more if I didn't have any other machines running at the time.
And how was it ran for you?
It's been running really good. I knew in the beginning we had a couple of jams here and there. I don't know if that was me just not airing it out better or carefully when I put it in. But as I continue to use it, it's been less and less.
Have you noticed any change with respect to saving you time or getting jobs done or able to do?
A lot faster. When we had the old one, we couldn't put no covers in there, so we had to put a flip sheet. So once we punched the covers, we punched the inside sheet, we had to combine it all together, set it aside, combine it together, set it aside, combine it all together, set it aside. This job, I do not need to put a flip sheet. They're already offsetting it for me. It's already collated, so that part is done. So all we have to do is just assemble, and it's been a lot faster.
About percentage-wise, how much faster would it be than your previous punch system?
It takes an hour away from the job. So just depending on how big my job was, it will take an hour out from just assembling it.
I'm not trying to put words in your mouth here. So if I were to say that it cut your job time in half, would that be reasonable?
Yeah, as soon as we receive it.
So what do you see as the greatest advantage in using the Tornado Autopunch EX versus not having one or doing something different?
So the greatest advantage is already collated. You don't have to count out any sheets. It's already done. And all you have to do is just put it together yourself. That's it. That has been the greatest part, that it collates itself and it offsets.
Would you recommend this for other printers or other school districts or other implants?
I would. I mean, if they have the same amount of products to be taken out as we do, then yes, it's amazing. I mean, I'm able to go ahead and punch it, leave it alone, walk away. Yeah, I would definitely recommend it.